Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambo channel. You know, I wasn't going to record another video this evening, but I somehow missed this occurrence within the last several hours or so. President of the United States, Donald Trump, chiming in on Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. So I just had to make a fun video real quick here before I stop for the evening. Before we get going here, though, if you would please gently tap that like button and go ahead and give me a subscribe. If you do like Donald Trump or if you don't like Donald Trump, because I don't care. This is a cryptocurrency channel, and I'm not going to talk about divisive politics. All right. By the way, actually, so on that note, actually, at the outset here, I want to state that I have no interest in getting things that are extremely divisive on this channel that are unrelated to cryptocurrency. Crypto can be tribal and divisive enough. So as it pertains to things like, let's say, religion and politics, yeah, not going to delve terribly deep into that at all. You know, maybe over the course of however long I'm operating this channel, I will lightly touch on it as is necessary as it pertains to crypto. But my goal is for you to not be able to tell whether my political leanings are on the left or the right via what I say at large on this channel. That's generally what I'm going here because I don't intend to alienate anybody. So that's where I'm coming from here. So whatever I'm saying here, you'll not be able to tell my political leanings. So I just wanted to say that. But this is too fun. Regardless of what you think of Donald Trump, his tweets are fun. I don't care if you like him or don't like him. His tweets are fun. And now that he's talking about crypto, it's on the Moon Lambo channel, boys and girls. This is what we talking about. Yeah. All right. So he tweeted this out just like several hours ago. It's 5:15 p.m. That should be in my time. I think that Twitter is adjusted to my time for my account anyway. So, and right now I'm in the United States of the Midwest, and it's 9:59 p.m. as I'm recording this. So Central Standard Time. But anyway, he tweeted this out. And by the way, before I even read this, I'm going to share with you, I read some of the comments after this, and I think the way Twitter works is they put the comments from the people that I follow like towards the top. I'm guessing that's what they did because it's just at the top anyway. It looked like a bunch of XRP community members responding to them, and I read some of them, and maybe we could read through and read some that I haven't even checked out yet, and I think that'll be some fun here. So anyway, Donald Trump, President Donald Trump, at Real Donald Trump. I am not, actually I'm going to follow him just because he's going to be about the only non-crypto person that I'm following. I almost 100% of what people I follow, it's pretty much all XRP people and some general crypto people, but let's go ahead and follow him. That'll be fun. What, Twitter is over capacity, please try in a few minutes. I can't follow him? Whatever. It doesn't matter. Okay. Oh no, it did let me follow him now. Okay, this is ruining my video. I gotta go. Sorry, guys. All right, so here's the tweet. I am not a fan of Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies which are not money and whose value is highly volatile and based on thin air. Unregulated crypto assets can facilitate unlawful behavior, including drug trade and other illegal activity. And this looks like a two-parter here, even though he didn't label it like that, or maybe a three-parter. Yeah, here we go. So here's the next tweet from him. Similarly, Facebook Libra's virtual currency will have little standing or dependability. If Facebook and other companies want to become a bank, they must seek a new banking charter and become subject to all banking regulations, just like other banks, both national and international. We have only one real currency in the USA, and it is stronger than ever, both dependable and reliable. It is by far the most dominant currency anywhere in the world, and it will always stay that way. Ooh, getting cocky there. It is called the United States dollar. All right. So this, and look, again, not political at all. I don't care who says this. This is nonsense. He's talking about highly volatile asset created out of thin air. Where do you think the dollar's created? There are some physical dollars, but by and large, the ledgers are like the ledgers that you like. I can't even talk. I'm getting all flustered here. United States dollars are on digital ledgers, okay? They're not cryptocurrencies, but they are, it's all digital, almost exclusively. And then the United States government tends to print more money, which is tantamount to inflation in my particular mind. And so that it weakens the value of the dollar. You get less goods for the same dollar as that happens. And so you want to talk about like thin air, that is the United States dollar. It just is. And I'm not blaming Donald Trump for that. That's just how it's been, and that's how it is today. And so that's kind of a silly argument. And even so, if something's on a ledger, it's out of thin air. Okay, whatever. It's created, fine. But the market assigns the actual value to it, and I don't see how you could possibly see that as a negative here. But let me just kind of scroll down here. So Tiffany Hayden, she popped up at the top of comments, at least on my thread here. And she responded to the president, and she said, "What kind of idiot would use a public ledger that records and stores every single transaction ever made for eternity to commit a crime? Nice try, Donnie." And she's got a point there, especially with Bitcoin in particular. It's not a privacy coin. Everything's tracked. And even so, Bitcoin, it's not anonymous. It's pseudo-anonymous because you can kind of track the way in which the value moves as transactions occur on the blockchain. But people didn't realize that early on, and there was absolutely a crackdown of people that were using Bitcoin for to purchase illicit materials and conduct crime, and they just didn't understand that from a technological perspective that makes it blatantly obvious. It's like, hey, come arrest me. Like, that's basically what it is. And so who would ever use that? If you want to engage in illicit activities, which I am not encouraging here, I would never encourage such a thing on the Moon Lambo channel. This is a respectable channel, boys and girls. But if you wanted to, you'd use paper money. That's what you'd do, right? It could be the United States dollar or anything else. That's where you do. You wouldn't use Bitcoin. Oh, yeah. And then she had another tweet here. Tiffany writes, "If the FBI was willing to host dark markets, why not release an anonymous currency? By the way, there are no rogue FBI agents. Cough. Silk Road. Cough. Only caught agents." Then we got Alex Cobb here, and he wrote, and this is a good one, though. "By using XRP, we could facilitate cross-border transfers at lightning speed at very low cost via Ripple's institutional-grade products, as well as unleash capital from Nostro Vostro accounts. Would bring down global transfer times from days to seconds." That deserves a like. That deserves a like and a retweet. You got it, Mr. Cobb. I'm going to give you a little... Here's what we're doing. I'm going to give you... where is it? I'm going to give you a little thumbs up. Where's the little thumbs up icon? Why isn't this freaking loading? All right, here we go. Here's a thumbs up. We're going to do, we'll do the cookie and the little party face. There we go. Thank you, Cobb. You the man. All right, there we go. So that's going out. And then he tweeted out after that, "Federal Reserve testing it, by the way." Cool. All right, and then you got XRP Boy here. And this was, I didn't read this yet. This looks like a screen grab. That might be too long for the sake of this video here. But I'm going to go ahead and like that because I like XRP Boy and he's always putting out good stuff. And, he's thanking for that. Oh, Kieran, let's see what Kieran Kelly had to say, another XRP community member. "On the good side, Trump has advertised crypto to the entire world practically. Thank you, Mr. President." And then he tweets out another tweet, and Kieran writes, "Think of all those millions, maybe billions of people around the world that will see and hear about this that are not for Trump. You couldn't pay for this type of advertising." Let's see if there's a couple of replies here. Underrated tweet, blah, blah, blah. This isn't very interesting. I got Trace Meyer. Oh, yeah, Trace Meyer. Now, he's a Bitcoin guy. He may technically be a Bitcoin maxi. Very, very, very sharp guy, though. I like him, even though he seems to be anti-XRP, but he seems like a good enough dude. But he tweeted out, "U.S. currently uses unconstitutional Federal Reserve dollar. U.S. dollar is 371.25 grains of fine silver under 1792 Coinage Act." I have never heard of that before. I'm curious. After I finish the video, I think I'm going to have to look into that. Never heard of it. Oh, this one's funny. I read this before I recorded the video. This is from Galgatron. It's got me cracking up. He wrote in response to Donald Trump's tweet, he wrote, "Cool. What do you think of them horseless carriages then?" So that's, I love that. I did like on that one too. Was a response. I want Trump to respond to somebody in the XRP community member. What do you guys say to that? And then we got the Rippening here, and he responded, "JP Morgan uses the dollar to launder things like the $1 billion worth of cocaine found on one of their ships. Tee-hee." I like that. This is fun. I love reading. See, the XRP community, we're an active group, aren't we? And then Rippening's got another one here. "Mr. President, to keep America great, the U.S. needs a clear regulatory framework for cryptocurrencies so legitimate fintech companies like Ripple remain in the USA. This is a new asset class, and Fidelity, New York Stock Exchange, etc. can vouch for that. Thank you." Yeah, very good point. I'm definitely have to like on that one there. Yeah, cool. Okay, well, I don't need to keep going on with this, but yeah, I just thought I'd highlight some of this. I thought it was a fun topic, and hopefully you found it kind of fascinating as well. But I'll sign off for the rest of the day here. Post some more stuff tomorrow. But thank you so much for watching. I am not a financial advisor. Do not buy or sell anything because of anything that I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Good night.